This Lent, use your voice to power up vulnerable communities around the world. This is the village of Coudeljode. It was created in the early 1970s by families displaced from their ancestral land to create a hydroelectric dam. For decades, this community of 40 families were extremely isolated, far removed from government decision makers. Trocaire partners started working here in 2006, informing the community about their entitlements and providing training and support. Since then, the community have mobilised to secure land titles to ensure that they will never be vulnerable again to forced displacement. They have also successfully petitioned the government to build a road to connect them to a nearby village, to invest in infrastructure and to bring electricity into the community. Now they plan to mobilise again to pressure the government for funding for a local school. They have used their voices to power up their community. Trocaire works with communities like Coudeljode in Africa, Latin America and Asia, helping them to gain skills to power up and demand their rights from their government. This grassroots power can provide a pathway out of poverty for communities. But in some countries where we work, this safe space for communities to advocate for their rights and hold their government to account is narrowing. Some countries are introducing laws which restrict individuals and organisations' freedom of speech and assembly. Some countries are targeting human rights and community workers with threats and intimidation, criminalising their work and even, in some cases, assassination. Trocaire continues to work to help create spaces where these communities can raise their voices. Now we need your voice. Your voice is powerful and can bring about change. Real power lies within. Through your voice, you can be an agent of change, challenge injustices, and act in solidarity with vulnerable communities around the world where it is difficult to speak up. Use your voice to support courageous individuals and communities who face daily restrictions and intimidation because of the work they do. Use your voice to stand up for justice in solidarity with courageous communities across the world struggling to stand up for their rights. Use your voice to power up communities around the world now.